Karogo Kamau, CEO, Hornbill Adventures and Safaris, one of the most reputable tour companies here in Kenya and international. Hornbill Adventures and Safaris organizes, recommends, and facilitates trips here in Kenya and beyond. We are based in Nairobi. Our offices are in Westlands, and I am also manager for BK Mutumba Wholesalers, a company that deals with Mutumba belts. We import quality belts from UK and Canada, and we bring them here in our warehouse in Gikomba Market. We are based in Mumbai Mall, and what we basically do is that we take our clients step by step. We give them tips on how to begin a successful Mutumba business. So we will be discussing that and more, because Mutumba hulipa. Mutumba inalipa na is a good business. So thank you so much. We will be discussing that as we continue with the show. Thank you.
Welcome back, guys, to the Street Talk. I'm your host, Mheshimiwa Bendawa. Thank you for joining us once again. Na mazee, mmenisukuma sana for a long time. Tumekuwa na nyinyi kwa hii journey, na it has been a great time with you guys, na tutaendelea ku-drop content hapa moja baada ya nyingine. Watu wengi wana recommend, wanasema at least hapa nilisaidika ABCD, na that's our aim, ati watu wasaidike hapa nje, na ikiwezekana pia wewe usaidie mwingine. So asanteni sana. So kama ambavyo mmesikia, leo tuko na a great friend. Amewahi kuwa kwa hii channel some other time back, na tukachapa content pia, na watu wengi wakasaidika na wakaenda hizo zinaitwa tour and travel, mkatembea Kenya na huyo mtu. Na in fact yeye ndiye alini inspire to start a channel about Tembea na Mhesh, ambayo inakuaga hapa, na tutaendelea kuisukuma. I know siku moja atatu accommodate kwa hizo gari zake na kwa hizo kampuni yake, tuende na yeye, na tutaenda na wakurugenzi wangu hapa na wafuasi na my viewers. So leo tutaongelelea what he has been through before akuwe the CEO Hornbill Adventures, na akuwe manager pale BK Mutumba Wholesalers. Na najua haikuwa rahisi hapa tao, maisha inalima watu sana hapa. So asanteni sana. Haya, karibu sana my viewer. You are also my viewer. Ndio?
Yes.
Si unafuataga hii kipindi sana?
Nafuata sana mheshimiwa, and you are doing a great work.
Thank you, asante sana. Na pia sisi tunafurahia ile kazi unafanya pale kwa
Shukrani
Hornbill Adventures, na pia kwa zile wholesalers. Kuna watu wengi sana wamesaidika, naonaga nafuataga pale kwa DM. Naona watu wengi wamesaidika. Si ni countrywide?
Yes, it's countrywide. Yes, BK Mutumba Wholesalers, just like I had said earlier, is a company that has come to help clients at least get a side hustle. You know, it's a company that deals with Mutumba belts, and as you know, Mutumba is not perishable.
True.
So therefore, it is a business that you can still accommodate together with you doing your other job.
Haya. Sasa leo topic yetu nataka ikue before sasa ufike hapo. How the journey has been. Ulikujaje hii tao? Ulijipata aje kwa biashara ya mtumba, ama uko na connection gani? Watu wengi hapa wanataka kazi. Tupeleke step by step.
Sijui tutasema aje, lakini this is a village boy now a city hero. Sababu mimi nimelelewa Gishagi huko Ushago. I am from Murang'a County, Kiharo.
Wow, congratulations. Aya, tumetoka same place.
Yes, mahali Dr. Kiano alitoka.
Wow.
Mahali Jindo Matimba alitoka.
Guys.
Yes. Place of great people. And tumetoka huko, tukasomea huko primary school, and then we went to a high school known as Withaga high school still in Murang'a County, and then sasa ndio tukamaliza high school tukakuja kufanya sasa course, tukakuja nikaingia Kenya Utalii College. That is why I started my diploma in tours and travel. I did it for 2 years, and then I got kakazi kidogo kakufanya lecture. I was recommended by one of my lecturers. Nikaenda nikafunza nikiwa tutor pale Thika shule, wale wanajua inaitwa Success Professionals Institute. Iko pale Thika. And I did there as a lecturer for some 2 years, some 2 years. And that is how the idea for starting a tour company began. As I was working as a tutor there, most of the learners I was teaching required to do these trips as part of the academic. So hapo ndio tukaanza kuorganize trips za kuenda, tukaanza Kilimabogo, tukaenda Maralal, tukaenda Samburu, and vile tulikuwa tukiendelea kuenda, watu wakaanza kuongezeka. So we started off with locals, and I can say it's still going on well, and we are hoping for the best.
Wow.
Yes.
That was a great start. Sasa wakati mlikuwa mnaanza huko from scratches, because that time hamkuwa mmekuwa wengi hivi na a very big company like now. How was life back then? Kwa sababu kama saa hii watu wanateta wanaona heri kwanza mtu akule badala ya kupelekwa out ama kwenda out.
Ni kweli life haijakuwa rahisi kwa kila mtu. Na ninaweza sema pia sisi tumetoka far. Tumetoka far sana. Ati kama ni kusoma, sisi zingine mzazi alifika mahali ikashindikana, wale wengine pia wanasoma tukaendelea kujilipia. Na unaona sasa bado uko shule. So of course we started off some different side hustles here and there. Hata mandazi tumeuza, my friend. Yes.
Tell us about mandazi. Ukai mtu wa kuuza mandazi. Usichoche watu wangu hapa.
Watu wa pale Wetaithi. Wetaithi estate is a highway estate. On your way to Thika. So hapo ndio tulianza life.
So ulikuwa unauza mandazi hapo?
Mandazi, yes. Mandazi.
Hiyo time ilikuwa ina cost how much?
Mandazi
saa hii ni 5 juu mimi pia mimi ukula mandazi.
Mandazi imekuwa 5 for a very long time. Imekuwa 5 for a very long time. So ilikuwa what we did ndio tukuje kwa mandazi, tulikuwa first tumefikiria kupika donut. Lakini donuts unajua ni ka process.
Saa hiyo mko na nani, mama
tulikuwa ama gani? Big up to Samido. Samido is now a big chef at Thika Greens Golf and Resort. Yes, sasa tulikuwa tumeanza na donut. Sasa donut nikutekeshe kidogo. Sasa donut tukuwa tumejua formula kabisa ya kupika donut. So tukapika donut na tunajua donut iko na kashimo pale ndani. So what happened is that we baked the flour. The next morning tukatengeneza sasa zile tu donut. So azikuwa zinatoka round kabisa. Alafu tunatengeneza kashimo. So unajua donut has a kashimo pale inside. So tunatengeneza shimo, tukatengeneza packet 20. Tukitengeneza pale tukizipack. So tukimaliza kupika sasa ni kufunga, kuenda sasa kutafuta orders kwa shops. So my friend, sasa ni ukienda kwa shop unamwambia niko na donuts hapa. Anakuambia uko nazo, leta nione. Anasema hapana, hizi si mandazi. Unamwambia hapana, ni donut. Yeye anakuambia ati ni donut, ati ni mandazi iko na kashimo. So what happened, it was very frustrating because we actually got only 2 orders in the whole town. Whole town. Na tulikuwa tumechukua pesa yetu yote ya savings ndio tuweke kwa kale ka biashara ndio katuboost. So donuts zetu tukarudi nazo nyumbani. Sasa we are frustrated that hatuwezi enda kutafuta order tena, hatuwezi pika the next day. Na hatuna sapa sababu we had intended that we will get the profit, then we buy basics.
Hiyo ni kama mwaka gani?
It is year 2013.
2013. Unajua kuna watu hapa wanakufaga roho haraka sana.
I can tell
Wanaona dreams are taking forever.
No. Mtu hutoka far. And that one I can tell you for sure. Sababu kama nikikumalizia hiyo story ya mandazi. So we ended up eating the donut as supper for 3 days consecutively.
3 days?
Yes. You see now 18 packets unsold. But God is good. Tukaachana hiyo kazi ya donut ndio tukaanza kupika mandazi. At least mandazi, unajua mandazi haina formula sana. So tukapata zetu pale. So hapo ndio tena tukipata zetu tukaona hii biashara tena iko na watu wengi. Tukaamua acha niende tu t-shirt pale Gikomba. We saved 2,000. We agreed this business will continue and then we can boost. Sababu Samido is a chef by profession. So mimi pale nilikuwa by circumstance. I'm a business oriented person. So therefore mimi ile savings nikamwambia wacha we start kuuza tu t-shirt. Ndio nikaingia Gikomba market. That was in year 2014. Aingia Gikomba nikaanza kuuza polo t-shirt. This one I'm wearing. I'm a pioneer.
A very nice t-shirt.
Is a mutumba.
Inakaa fiti sana.
Asante. So this one is what I began selling. Nikachukua za 2,000. Moja ilikuwa inatoka 50 bob. Yeah. So therefore nikachukua pieces zangu nikaanza kuzurudisha. And that is how I came to meet my friend anaitwa Evans Odero. Now the founder and the manager for another company now that deals with mutumba. So he is the one who now shown me that you can actually start selling mutumba belts via online. And I started helping him to market his mutumba belts by posting them on my WhatsApp statuses, by posting them on my Facebook page. And I started getting clients. So I don't know, it's God's grace. It happened that now I started receiving more clients than himself. And that is how I felt that now this is also a business that I can also venture. Yes, and year 2017 is when, together with other 2 friends, we imported a container of quality belts from UK.
Na sasa, my good friend,
yes,
mnatoa wapi pesa? Kwa sababu wengi wetu wameanza hii mutumba business. Wapi yedi pahali unatoa wapi pesa ya kuendea container bana?
Hiyo si swali ya, that is not a question of a person who wants to achieve something. Usifikirie pesa kwanza. What demand do you want to meet for people?
But you see now, importation of any container inakuja na pesa mingi sana.
No, is what I am saying. When you have an idea,
yes,
right? Other people has money and they don't have an idea. You know?
Perfect.
So I had that idea. And I wrote a business plan. I did a feasibility test. I already had a base clients from the former company I was working for. So I presented my portfolio to an investor who, together with my other 2 friends, lended us money to import the first container from UK. And that is how we began BK Mutumba Wholesalers. So the first container was actually a loan, a borrowed loan. So it was a sacrifice. We borrowed, and therefore we marketed our company like never before, because we had to pay the loan and also get the profits and sustain the same business.
Tusimame hapo kwa mutumba business. Then we have this other journey about Hornbill Adventures.
Yes.
Wakati juu ulisomea pale utalii na ukakuwa na masomo yako ya hizo kutembeza watu. How about it now? Umeconcentrate na biashara ya mitumba ukasahau huko kwingine ama zimeenda pamoja?
You know, I'm a tour operator by profession. Like I said, I first did my diploma in tours and travel, and then later I advanced with a degree in tourism management at the University of Nairobi. But I graduated in an year that we were faced with a lot of challenges in 2008, 2007, 2008, where we were faced by post-election violence, and this hit our industry, I think, most. And therefore we simply had very few international arrivals, so our orientation to the job market was quite low, I may say that. As we graduated, we did not get a job fast. So I have worked as a lecturer. I've also worked in other side hustles. So what happened? Year 2008, there was post-election violence. So 2009, 2010, 2011, I did not have a job on my path, but I still had the dream. So I wrote my business plan, I kept it, and so Hornbill Adventures and Safaris began as a company that started organizing trips for students. As I told you earlier, I was a lecturer, I was a tutor, and I was teaching units related to tours. So these students required to travel as part of their learning, and therefore I took that opportunity to start organizing them trips. We embarked our first trip at Mount Kilimabogo. It's where Oldonyo Sabuk National Park is found. So that's where we launched our first trip. It had 40 students, and they were very happy. And to my expectation, they also asked for another trip.
Na unaweza kubuka walilipa gapi hiyo time?
It was school based, so hawakuwa wanalipa.
Oh.
So when we came back, the school organized one trip per semester. So they started asking if we can organize other private trips on our own. So I took that opportunity, ndio sasa tukaorganize the first one, tukawapeleka pale Masai Mara.
Wow.
So Masai Mara is now where the breakthrough began with the students. So we had only 30 students, but now when we came back, they took it as referrals, and we now started bringing more people on board. By the time we went to Samburu, we had 2 tracks.
Wow.
We had 2 tracks. So we realized that this is a company that can grow together with my other 2 friends, and we launched it on year 2014. So we got our first international arrivals in the year 2016, a group of students from Sweden, and they actually came to study, but we later poached them to a destination here in Kenya. We took them to Samburu, and they were also very happy. They went back and marketed us.
So unazipeleka parallel.
Yes,
kuna Mituba business na kuna hii ya safaris.
Yes.
Na unazimanage aje zikiwa zote mbili?
Yes, what happens is that trips, we have a scheduled way of doing things, and it is not a one-man show. So I have a team that we actually work together in both sides, in Mutumba business and in the other tour company. So most of my work is simply managing, but we have a team that actually facilitate all this.
Wow. Sasa my good CEO, hapa nje kuna watu wamelimwa sana na maisha. Sasa wanashangaa waanze wapi, wakue wapi, nayo economy do hiyo imeenda juu kabisa. Have you been supportive to other people, like maybe you are supported?
Yes, I've been supported since I was a young boy. Like I have told you, even my education itself was funded by the society. So I am a person who has a lot of giving back to the community, and especially people who are interested in beginning a successful business. So like I had said earlier, is that we take step by step people who want to actually begin a Mutumba business. We offer them tips. We also give them recommendable bills depending on where they are based. Also on the tours company, we tailor-made our trips according to the customer's preference. We don't actually do our own thing. We actually do it according to what the clients require.
Tuende wapi next? Mnaenda wapi next?
Yes,
sasa?
yes, 26th June, this month.
This month, leo ni date 5th June 2022.
2022.
Haya, na trip ya yenu ni
26th June this month.
Yes.
Tunaenda Namanga, border ya Kenya na Tanzania. Yes, we will be
Goja.
Yes.
Ni wagapi mmeenda karibu na Tanzania? Nasikia watu wanaenda ni Zimbabwe. Nasikia huko vidole zinakatwa, watu wanaendea pesa. So this time mnaenda hapa TZ, karibu na TZ.
Tunaenda Tanzania. Actually, what I say,
yes,
the world is like a book, and those who do not travel only opens a page. Kenya is a big destination. There are so many places you can visit and not actually paying too much. This trip to Namanga is only for 3,000 shillings, actually 2,900 shillings. You will go enjoy there, epic photography, team building, a visit to Oloko National Park, where you will be able to do some game drives, uingie Tanzania pia, and you know, these trips actually help you reflect life. You know, we are living in very busy schedules. Yeah, kila wakati uko kazi. At least loafing out and enjoying with meeting new friends and knowing other places is a thing you should be at least doing.
Your social
once
media,
for a time.
Yes, your social media platforms,
yes,
handles mnaweza patikana wapi ndio watu wakuje hii show?
Yes, we are very active on all social media, beginning with Facebook. For tour company, we are Hornbill Adventures and Safaris. On Facebook, on Instagram is Hornbill Adventures Safaris _1330. Hornbill Adventures Safaris _1330. That is on IG. We are also on Twitter at Hornbill Adventures and Safaris. Follow us and follow, and you may also win a trip with your loved one at your favorite destination. What we actually do with our trips, Mheshimiwa Bendawa, is that we have a strategy. When, as a client, you bring 5 friends on board on any of our trips, you are able to travel on board free. All inclusive.
We, mkuje watano niende free. Ama uleta watano utafute mtu mwingine aende free. Yes. Ama wewe uende free. So asanteni sana.
Yes.
Then before we cut, you have something.
BK Mutumba Wholesalers.
Yes.
On Facebook, BK Mutumba Wholesalers, IG BK Mutumba Wholesalers, Twitter the same, and I would like us to begin this side hustle. Is a good, you see, I am able to manage tours company